Man coming back at you with another video. It's not going to be nothing too long, nothing too important. Usually I have a topic when I do a video. So today we're going to talk about employment because in the past few weeks I just got a job at the Mercedes-Benz working for the new Atlanta Falcons. Not the new Atlanta Falcons, but the new stadium. But I thought this was a very good topic because employment is something that people with disabilities face every day. It's not like we can just go out here and get a job and fill out an application to be hired on the spot. We have to have people who, I guess, advocate for us. We're always advocating for each other, no matter whether you have a disability or whether you're able-bodied. You have somebody advocating for you every day. And the way they advocate for us, as far as getting a job, we have agencies that work with us to get a job. So I've been working with my agency, and we've been talking back and forth at the new Atlanta Falcons Stadium, where they finally gave me an opportunity to do an interview. So I did the online interview. I did it by webcam, and they really liked it. So I submitted my answers. I had 30 seconds to answer the questions. So it was very tricky. It's the first time I ever done anything like this. So it was very weird. And it was weird for a lot of people in the interview because they said they'd never done anything like this, and they're like, wow, we made it. So it was really weird because it was a group interview. So it's kind of like a panel, and this lady is sitting there watching you, and she's listening to every answer you give her. Like, one of the questions she asked me was, if you had a fan who was going crazy, and the mom and dad were fighting, and the kid had ice cream all over his head, and the dad had barbecue sauce all over his head, and he's mad, he's talking about he's going to leave the stadium, blah, 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 blah. What would you do? And if you had no limitations on what you could do for the fans, what would you do? And my answer was, I would talk to the players. I would try to get them to sign jerseys, sign autograph, and I may even get in touch with that player's agent to get them on the big screen and to get them a call back from that player, inviting them to the next game and giving them complimentary food tickets to the next game. So they really liked my answer, and they thought that was amazing, how I didn't let my disability stop me, and how I just go about my life, and I do what I want to do. So I did that, but I want to touch on some various other jobs I've had. I've been working since I was probably 16. I started working when I was in high school through a program through our school where we went to jobs, and our teachers got us jobs, and we got class credit. I know one of those jobs was when I worked at the bus garage. I would help transfer calls from one office to the other. So the way it would work was I had a big switchboard with every color on the switchboard of every number of every extension in the office, and I would sit there, and if Gloria called, I would say Gloria is 204, so I'd push purple, and it would go to Gloria, and I would transfer calls around the office. And sometimes I was left in the office by myself, and people would come in and they would see my setup and want to know more about it, what I did and how I did it. And they would say, you really opened my eyes to people with disabilities, and you really showed what they can do. You really make an impact. So I've been working there for about from the beginning of the school year to the end of the school year. So then after that, I got the job, and I got paid for it for about 2 or 3 weeks while we were on summer vacation, or while they were on summer vacation, because it was my senior year. While they were on summer vacation, I was getting paid to do that job. That was my first paying job. And then I got a job at Publix where I've been for about 10 years, and I greet and I talk to people, and I interact with people every day. So that is kind of what set me up for this opportunity at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, because they really like how I interact with people, they like how I talk to people, they like how I educate people. I think when you have a disability, I think it's very important to educate people about your disability and what you can do and what you're able to do, and show people that don't have disabilities that you live beyond your wheelchair. You don't let the wheelchair define you, you define the wheelchair. Just like you don't let your disability define you, you define the disability. So I think it's very important that individuals and people with disabilities, I think it's very important that they do what they can to get a job, whether you get it on your own and you just advocate for yourself, and family or friend gives you an opportunity, take every opportunity you can and use that employment to educate people. Yes, it's good to make money. Money is important, but also educate people, because that's very important when you have a disability, to educate, people that don't have disabilities and people that do, because like I've said in previous videos, you can be an inspiration to not only people without disabilities, but people with disabilities. Be that motivating person that you need to be. So I just thought I would touch on that and say that, employment is a way to become an advocate and a way to open doors not only for yourself, but people without disabilities to show them what you're fully capable of. So you guys have a great day and we'll see you soon.